In the last episode.
And welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time with a twist! So, like I said in the previous episode, this is going to be a bonus episode mainly. One trick I will show you in the daytime here, so I'm just going to use the Sun Song. Like I said, we will probably be using this quite a bit in this run, just to do things like this. And for this little trick you need to abuse the power of the chickens. And this is sort of exploiting the game slightly, but it will save you a lot of time in the game. So basically, I believe hit the chicken 2 times with your sword and 1 with a jump slash, but the trick is to time a jump slash perfectly and attack the chicken to where you fall into the well and you do not have to go through the whole draining the well scene. So, let's see if I can get that on the first try. Go ahead and do that, target the chicken, and nope, that did not work that time. You have to time the jump slash perfectly, and okay, I know, remember what I did wrong. You have to have the chicken on the opposite edge and go ahead and jump slash and get him there. It takes quite a while to get, but trust me, it does work. This is probably one of the #1 tricks used in a speed run if they actually do get every item in a speed run. So, go on and throw him over there if he doesn't fall in the water. Just have to get Mr. Chicken to land on the ledge if he wants to, but he's rather a shy chicken. He is not parkour chicken, you see. Just throw him on the ledge, and of course we're just failing this run. Possibly cutting the sign will give us some good luck. It must. Alright, so come on, chicken. Okay, try number 4. So, okay, now that he's on there, go ahead and do that, and if I didn't mess it up, it probably would have worked. Alright, try number 5 or 4, I don't even know. Just keep... can't speak this run, wow. Okay, so just keep trying with the same chicken over and over in case you get it right, but you did not have the proper number of attacks on him. And here we go. So hit the chicken just like that, and as you see in the small cutscene, we are at the bottom of the well. And it is kind of a cheap trick to use, but it helps in the long run. And here we are at the bottom of the well. I know I said I wouldn't be using this trick earlier in the LP, but I personally just want to get this LP done with as fast as possible so I can focus on the longer LPs which I plan on doing. So the bottom of the well, one of the most scariest places in the world. And it's really easy place to finish. Just go to the end, kill a small mini boss who is very simple, and another surprise is you can walk through walls. And that is the item we are going to get, which is the Eye of Truth, which reveals everything that is the truth to us. Yes, there's another wall right there, which I will not be going through yet, as I do not need to. And I believe there is one of the flying skulls around here whom I do not care about at this point. And also there is one of those, probably one of the enemies that I hate the most in the game, and it is the Likes. And all they do is suck you up, and they steal all of your equipment. Not in the right spot. Go ahead, stand on the Triforce, and do the usual Triforce song, which is Help Us Lullaby. in front of the creepy face, pouring water out of its mouth. And I did not want that to happen, but whatever. You don't have to do this, I'm just going down there for bombs because they could be useful, that we probably won't use them. So the reason you need to drain the water is because of the first room where we saw the slight puddle. I don't even know if it's a puddle, but it is now. Now that we say it's a puddle, it is a puddle. Right here. Just go on and jump in and crawl through a little tunnel here. And I believe we're only minutes away from the... Actually, no, we're really close. Although, be careful to not hit the sort of spider-looking guy. And don't let that happen either. Do not pull a TheKonnaman and fail at jump slashes everywhere. So it's right in this door. We have the mini-boss that we need to kill. Which I don't even want to make a name for, but basically you have this room with 4 long creepy arms. All you need to do to engage the encounter is get caught by one of the arms. And you will see him, and he is the Dead Hand, who is a really easy boss. Just basically get hit by, or get grabbed on by his arms, wait for him to disappear, get grabbed on by the arms once more. Basically just mash buttons to get out of the way, and yeah. Just keep hitting him over and over again. Don't let him hit you, because from what I remember he does quite a bit of damage. Although he's very slow, so it's kind of hard to get hit by him. And small glitch there. Okay. So let's see if we can finish him off this time, shall we? There's 1, 2... I believe it takes 12 hits or 6 jump slashes, as a jump slash counts as a hit. So that was a little badly timed. You can just do a little trick right there, and that did not work. Okay. Just go ahead and jump slash near the arms, and then do a couple backflips, and you should be fine. And there we have it. The Dead Hand is no more. And here we get a magic jar, which just fills our magic up. And like I said, I'm doing this just so I do not have to do this later in the game, as it is quite a pain to do later in the game, just because it's later in the game and I don't want to deal with this place. As we already have an entire temple like this place later in the game. So yes, fun stuff. And here we have the Lens of Truth, which we can see truth through it. Huh. Be sure to try to use it outside of the well, seeing the truth of cosmetic power. So press C again, stop using it. And there we go. So yes, now we are officially done with the bottom of the well, and we do not have to come back here again. It's just fantastic, and you can skip the big spider now, as nobody likes him, 'cause he has no friends. And you can go ahead and grab this as well if you want to. It doesn't really matter though. It's all the same here. Just bombs. Nothing new. Although you can venture deeper into the, I don't even know what to call it, the well. You can go ahead and do that if you want to get the bomb chews, which we do not need because we can get them in the game gallery, or we can get them in the spirit temple later on in the game. Although I may just go get them in the gallery just because it's simple and easy. So yes, the bottom of the well is done with. And we won't be using the Eye of Truth for quite some time. So, like I glitch this, go ahead and cool backflip into water. So yeah, that is basically the entire glitch you can do. people who do speedruns use it. I used it in a couple 100% runs I did in this game. And yeah, you can go ahead and use it too if you really, really want to. Yes, that was part A of the agenda for today's episode. And part B is to learn Eponia's song, which we probably should have got a little earlier, although it doesn't matter as we can't ride Eponia until we are adult Link. So yes, I don't like chickens, if you could tell from me jump slashing that poor and innocent chicken. What did he ever do to me? Nothing, that's what. He was a chicken. He did not offer himself to me as tribute. Yes, I'm turning this into the Hunger Games. If you guys have ever seen that movie or read the book, don't see the movie. I don't even know what it was. It might be just because I never read the books, but the movie was just not that appealing to me. Sure, some people say, oh, it's the greatest movie ever. You have to see it. Yeah, I listened to them once. Never listening again. And that was a failed spin attack. So yeah, just go to the center place inside of Hyrule Field and you will reach la 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 la. You will reach la 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 ranch. Okay. So slurring more words than just Dodongo. Lon Lon Ranch will also be slurred in this Let's Play, which I will most likely be slurring many more words just so I can talk faster. So I don't remember if it has to be nighttime or daytime or if it doesn't even matter to get Eponia's song, but I'm just going to leave it as is. And you can also get milk here from the cows anytime you want. Just learn Eponia's song and find a cow and play the song in front of the cow because cows like the song, and apparently according to this game, when cows are happy they give you milk. And it must be some good milk as well. And here we have little girl. Oh, it's the fairy boy again. Heard that you found my dad. How did you like the castle? Did you see the princess? I made friends. Hee. Dad came home in a hurry after you found him. Hee. Oh yeah, I have to introduce you to my friend, fairy boy. She's this horse. Her name is Eponia. Isn't she cute? Nope. Let's see, no, we cannot learn it yet. You just have to keep talking to her. Seems like Eponia's afraid of you, fairy boy. Talk to her again. My mother composed a song together. Isn't it nice? Let's sing it together. And go ahead and bring out your ocarina. Oh, cute ocarina. Are you going to play the song with that ocarina? And that's all you need to do to learn the song. It's really simple, just like all the other songs in the game are. Although I would have to say the most difficult song to remember would be the Requiem of Spirit and the Nocturne of Shadow, as I always mix those two up. But if you have not played this game before, that was a small spoiler, which you shouldn't really be worrying about, as we will get that towards the end episodes because those are the end temples, if I want them to be. Ho ho ho. Based on what I just said, I may even jumble the temples up a little bit. And what I mean by that is not just go straight to the Spirit Temple or anything like that. What I mean is I would get the items in the previous temples without killing the temple boss yet, and I would just come back later because I can. So go ahead and get a nice rupee there. And let's see here, the next thing I was going to do in this episode was go to Zora's domain, which is where the third dungeon is. So I will probably end today's episode once we get there, or a little bit earlier, for those of you newcomers. I like to do that. No, I don't. I would prefer that the episode is longer, as those of you who just decide to be a little rebel and skip to... No, I don't want to do that. and skip to episode 8 or 9, I believe this is. I don't even know. I am just tired right now. So yes, that is why I don't know. But I prefer to make episodes about 20 minutes or so, around there. Any time around there is fine by me. I would love to make them longer, although I don't want to make them too long, as then the editing might be quite a handful for me. Only if I decide to edit a bunch of it, which is sometimes rare for me to do. Sometimes I like to do it, and I am going the wrong way. So yes, the first route to get to Zora's domain is through here. And like I said, there will also be a couple more tricks that I will be using throughout this run. Like you witnessed one, and that was for the Eye of Truth. There's another one that we can do for the Golden Diving Scale, which I believe lets you dive for 8 seconds, or 8 feet, rather. And that trick I will show you when we actually have to go to Lake Hylia in the next episode to do something special. So here we have Mr. Owl. Ooh, looks like you've gotten bigger and stronger already. Just ahead lies Zora's domain. The Zora serve Hyrule's royal family by protecting this water source. Their door will not open for anyone except those who have some connection with the royal family. Let them hear the melody of the royal family, otherwise known as Zelda's Lullaby. I'm still kinda confused why it's the melody of the royal family if Zelda herself made it. Questions, so many things to question. Such as, why is this chicken white? Why don't they have any brown chickens in the game? And here we have this guy. Let's just talk to him and see what he's up to. Chomp. How about some magic beans? They aren't selling very well. How about 10 euros for one piece? And yeah, you can go ahead and buy magic beans here throughout the game. And basically just find a place like this right here that I'm standing on and go ahead and throw the magic beans in there. And I made the wrong move there, I believe. From what I remember, I believe I made the wrong move. Or did I? Have not been to this place in quite some time, so okay, I remember now. You actually have to plant the magic beans that he sells you, and it will fly you over to the other side. Although yes, there are other ways to get around. This is just the main default way. I'm going to go ahead and buy some more magic beans just 'cause I can. And I believe it increases by 10 rupees every single time you buy, until it hits about 30 or so rupees. So go ahead and equip those, and plant them in there. And we have a plant. Yes, a plant. We've made that. And I believe we also need to get some water, which should not be too hard, although we have a ferry. That's just making sure we can't do that. And knowing me, I'm going to try again and try and do that. Because I do not remember having to actually plant the seeds just to get across. I know you can jump across with a pony, but we can't use a pony yet because... oh my god. Okay, so buying those beans is pointless, unless you want to get the various hidden heart pieces and skulls throughout the game. And yes, you have a heart piece up there. You're going to go ahead and need some extra items for that, which I will tell you later in the game. Yay. Okay, so we just spent a pointless 2 or 3 minutes trying to plant the seed. This run, failure. I get an F for LPing today, which is what I usually get when I slur words and fail at gaming. There is a problem here, you see. I should not be failing. I should be excelling and giving you guys the #1 info possible. So yeah, this is what the guy was talking about. I'm going to have to switch to 3Heart Arena and play the song of the royal family. Yep, and then something magical happens. The waterfall decides that it wants to split apart. Yep. Nothing awkward about that, or nothing unusual about that, you see. And I'm going to end today's episode here with the view of the beautiful Zora's domain. So I will see you guys in the next episode. So, until then...